What is up, YouTube? What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy Jay Dimes, and we're back at it with another New York Giants video. Back at it with another New York Giants banger. And if this is the first time watching, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you love Giants football. Now let's hop right into this video. I wanted to come up here and talk about this game. I want to talk about the Giants versus the Colts. I want to talk about how if the Giants do this one thing, you're in the playoffs. You win and you're in. I was at the gas station last night. I was Giants stout. I had the Giants beanie that I was wearing in the past couple of videos. I had on the Giants jacket, that I usually wear in the videos. And this man walks past me and said, "Hey, we win and we're in." I'm like, huh? And I'm like, oh, the Giants. I got on my Giants gear right now. He's right. You win and you are in. You're going up against this Colts team that I'm pretty sure we all know what they looked like in that last game versus the Chargers. That offense looked atrocious. Behind Nick Foles. No Jonathan Taylor. The Giants have to win this game. If you are a fan and you're going to this game, I'm going to need you to be as loud as possible. I'm going to need you to bring your Hall's throat lozenges, because I'm going to need your voice to be gone from screaming so goddamn loud. We need to be partying. We need to be celebrating after Sunday's game. This is a game where the Giants, they're heavily favored. They are the better team. How many times this season have we been able to say, we're the better team? We're better than them. Not that many times. So I'm going to need the New York Giants to handle business this Sunday. Handle business. Handle business. You are better than this team. I have seen the Giants play some great football versus great teams. We're coming off a game where we just took Minnesota to the edge. To the edge. The numbers, the second seed in the NFC conference. We took them to the edge. Down to the wire. 61-yard field goal had to be made for them to beat us. We should dominate Indianapolis. And I understand how the Giants go. It's never an easy game. It's never a blowout win. The Giants don't have the roster to literally just run over people. We don't. But if it is any game where the Giants have to just dominate, win, no matter what, it's this game. This Indianapolis Colts team is just trying to make it through the season. They have Jeff Saturday as their interim head coach, who was literally on ESPN about 3 months ago. He's their head coach right now. They basically shut down Jonathan Taylor, the freaking Pro Bowl running back, all-pro running back, probably top 10 running back when healthy. They shut him down. He's not playing. Their offensive line is not performing to the way that the old Indianapolis Colts offensive line in the past couple of years used to perform. The Giants should dominate this team. It's the freaking playoffs, man. It's the freaking playoffs. I've seen this team play some great football again. I've seen this team play some great teams. We need to play like that against how we played against those great teams. We need to play like that versus Indianapolis. You win and you're in. If you win this game, you are in. I don't want to freaking go into this game or after this game, the Giants lose, and we got to worry about if Washington loses, if Detroit loses, if Seattle loses, if Green Bay loses. No. If the Giants can't win this game, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs. You don't even deserve to be in the playoffs. I wouldn't even be happy if we lost this game, still got in because some other teams lost. I wouldn't even want to be in the playoffs at that point. I wouldn't. The Giants need to handle business. You're better than this team. This team is decimated, man. It's decimated. I've seen Nick Foles. He looked horrible. He looked horrible. You're getting Azeez Ojulari back. He is going to play in this game. I'm acting like he missed the game, but he is going to be playing this game. Adoree Jackson looks like he might just play this game. Brian Dable today did say it will come to kickoff time because he will be able to play. McKinney might not play, but either way, the Giants need to dominate this team. The Giants need to win this goddamn game. Giants fans might not agree on Daniel Jones. He might not agree on the future of this team. There might be a little bit of indifference there. But if you are a reasonable fan, if you are a real fan, we can all agree that we want the New York Giants in the goddamn playoffs. That's one thing we can agree on. We want to see this team play some playoff football. We see how far that goes. We see how big that is to get that playoff experience. We've seen it. The Philadelphia Eagles made it to the playoffs last year, and now look where they are. Not saying we're going to do what the Eagles did, but just having that playoff experience under your belt, it helps you. In those big moments of games in the regular season, you be like, hey, we was here last year in the playoffs. Every play is a big play in the playoffs. Every play. Things like that. I want to see this team in the playoffs. I want to see what Daniel Jones and company would do in the playoffs. So in order to get that, we need to beat the Indianapolis Colts. This is not a game where we have to beat the Eagles. This is not a game where you have to beat the Buffalo Bills. This is not a game where you have to beat one of the best teams in the league to get into the playoffs. It's not. We're going against the Indianapolis Colts. Don't be the Indianapolis Colts of last season. If you don't remember, the Colts had to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars in the last game of the season to clinch a playoff berth. The Jaguars, who ended up getting the first overall pick, beat the Colts, reigned over them in the last game of the season, and the Colts did not make it to the playoffs because of that game. Don't be that team. Don't be that team that can't handle business. Don't be that team that can't get the job done. I love how Brian Dable says this is just another game, but it's not just another game. This is a game where if you lose, first of all, I'm going to be pissed. You haven't seen me come up here and be like absolutely mad at this team. I guess you say the Detroit Lions game, I was kind of pissed off. I was really pissed off with the Detroit Lions game. The first Dallas game, I was really pissed off. But if we lose this game here, I'm airing somebody out. Somebody's getting aired out. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be raging if we can't beat this team. The fans. This is not an away game. You're going to have the fans behind you. The Giants fans, when we're talking about the attendance and how these home games have gone, they have been loud. They've been excited because we've been winning games. You're going to have your home crowd behind your back. You're going to have them. Give them a gift. Give them the luxury of watching you guys play in the playoffs by winning this goddamn game. Shout out to the New York Giants. This goes to the New York Giants. I know one of y'all watching this video. I don't know who it is. Probably Saquon. Maybe even, freaking, Brian Dable might be watching. Who knows? But win this game, please. Please win this game. I do think the Giants would end up handling business. This Colts team, just down and up the roster, is just not good. Not good. They have injuries. They don't even know who the freak their quarterback is. They say it's Nick Foles. Sam Ellinger might walk out of there, when the game starts. You never know. But I think the Giants will handle business. When it's all said and done, I do think the Giants will beat this team. And that's because I've seen this Giants team play some good-ass football this season. Like I said, we just took the second seed in the NFC conference to the edge. We've just played them as hard as I think anyone has played them in a game they actually won this whole season without our starting cornerback. With freaking preschools at wide receiver. No disrespect, you know what I mean. No disrespect to the wide receivers, but against below average wide receivers. A bad offensive line. We just took that team with Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook to the edge. They had to get a 61-yard field goal to beat us. There is no goddamn reason why we cannot run over this Colts team. There is no reason. Go handle some business. I feel like the Giants will go and do that. I don't know if you call this a preview video. It's kind of a preview video, but it's also a video to just the New York Giants in general. Win this goddamn game, because we want to see y'all in the playoffs. We want some playoff football. I don't care what the draft pick looks like. I don't give a damn. I want to get into the goddamn playoffs. So, that's really it though. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure that subscribe button if you love Giants football. Sign off in the comment section. But until then, it's been your boy Jay Dimes, and I am out. Go Giants. Let's make it to the playoffs, baby.